Hey guys, today we decided to head up to Krispy Kreme because that's something we do on this channel. We're always going to Krispy Kreme and checking out their new specialty donuts. We're less than 2 weeks away from the 4th of July, so they have released their Star Spangled Sweetness Collection. We're gonna go up there, pick them up, and bring them back here to the house and try them. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Take a look at the prices of the Star Spangled Sweetness Collection. A dozen is $19.49, the 3-pack is $7.69, and individually they are $2.59. And since we are right across from a Walmart, let's go in and see what a 6-pack has in it that you can pick up in the store. Here's the Krispy Kreme rack. Let's take a look. Happy 4th of July. You get 2 chocolate iced with patriotic sprinkles, 2 cotton candy sparklers, and 2 freedom flag donuts. What's not included in that is the fireworks, cookies, and cream. And at this location, they are $10.98. We just made it back to the house. We picked up 3 of the 4 new ones. Let's take a look at them. We'll go over each one here in a second. Looks like they survived the trip. And there's also a 4th one that they didn't have in stock. The chocolate ice with patriotic sprinkles donut. Just a basic one they bring out every year, chocolate ice with sprinkles, but I like the chocolate ice ones, Bobby.
I know you do. I think they had the mini ones, we just didn't get one.
Now, how could they be sold out of that already, what, at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Everybody must like the chocolate
They
one,
must.
John.
Those look good. And that one is cotton candy. Let's start off with a returning one. We did this one last year, Bobby. You remember that?
I do remember.
The Freedom Flag Donut has 290 calories. It's an original glazed donut, hand-dipped in white icing and decorated with patriotic red icing stripes and blue and gold sprinkles. But that one doesn't have blue and gold sprinkles on it. That one has white and red ones. No blue and gold for us. If you look at the picture on their website, the stars are gold. Not a big deal.
Here's the first donut we're going to try. Your regular glazed donut with the icing, sprinkles. There's that side. Look at all that glaze on that donut. John, they have a slogan for these, don't they?
They do. And listen to this. It's called the Land of the Sweet, Home of the Glaze, Bobby. It says this 4th, yeah, it's a good slogan. It says this 4th of July, we are helping celebrate across the country by sharing the sweetest thing we know with every American. What do you think that is?
A donut.
A donut.
The original glaze.
Mm-hmm. We're filling sidewalk parades, backyard barbecues, and sparkler-filled nights with our delicious, festive, and patriotic donut collection. So introducing our Star Spangled Sweetness Collection. Our first one. That one's just always very pretty. Wish they would have had the other one though, Bobby.
I know, you're wanting the chocolate one.
I know.
Maybe next time.
All right, and it's not a big deal. We have tried it in every video. All right, let's get started.
Before we get into this donut, if you are wearing red, white, and blue on the 4th of July and go into a Krispy Kreme, you will get a free original glazed donut, but just one.
Just one. I guess one's enough.
You have to wear your own red, white, and blue. So you go in, John, you have to have your shirt on, and I would have to have mine on.
It's all right. That's a fair deal. It's free. All right. Original glaze. There's plenty of glaze on there. It says it's hand dipped into this white icing.
It's a good fresh donut. Get the crunchiness from the sprinkles. But with that icing, that is a sweet donut.
It's very sweet. I like the crunchies on this. Nothing fancy about this though. Just when you bite into it, you get that little crispiness that Krispy Kreme's known for on the outside. It's light on the inside. And this one is very soft, And it should be. We picked these up pretty early. We just made them. It's a great donut, but what I like about it the most is just how it's decorated.
They did a good job with all three of them, but very sweet with that icing.
Since it's summertime, what do we like in the summer at the fairs?
Cotton candy.
And they got you hooked up with a donut this year. A cotton candy sparkler donut, 390 calories. It's an original glazed donut, hand dipped in blue cotton candy sugar and decorated with white and red buttercream. That sugar looks pretty good on there. Anxious to try this one, guys.
Here's the next donut. All the crunchies on that one. And it is a original glaze.
By looking at it, it looks like it's cream filled, but it is not. But there's a lot in there. Yeah, there's a lot. I'll just show you. They filled up the donut hole with a lot of cream. Try it out.
Another good fresh donut. Like John said earlier about them being an airy donut. I like the blue sugar that's on this one. And I like the white buttercream icing. Now, if you take this to a family get-together, get pictures done before you eat this donut, because I think this blue dye is going to stain your teeth. And if you take pictures, they're going to be blue.
Staining our fingers already.
Yeah.
I got a couple things to say about this donut. First of all, I love the cotton candy sugar that's on there. Makes it kind of crunchy.
You don't even get a strong cotton candy flavor, though.
A mild cotton candy flavor from the blue part. Then when you bite into the cream, you can see that red on there and that buttercream. I get an aftertaste of the red food coloring, or the dye that they're using in here. I can kind of taste something. It's not cotton candy. It reminds me of a food dye. It is good. It's soft like the other one. I think it'd be better if it was just covered in the blue sugars.
Yeah, but I guess they want it to look like the flag.
Well, it does look good.
But I agree with you. I think the white buttercream is better than the red.
It is. And something else, I think that first donut was sweeter than this one, because the sugars are overpowering the glaze that's on there, and like the icing on that last one. So it is sweet, but I don't think it's quite as sweet as the first one we tried. I'm not knocking this donut though, because if it has cotton candy in it, I'm going to try it. I like cotton candy ice cream, anything about cotton candy. I just think the food coloring is an aftertaste to it.
The red, yeah. Maybe they just put too much in this batch.
But it is pretty. The last one, the firework cookies and cream. It's 390 calories. It's an unglazed donut filled with cookies and cream, hand dipped in red icing, and decorated with a blue icing swirl and a rocket candy piece.
There's our last donut. I like how they got it designed with the blue design, and it looks like the rocket's going right into the sky. And then it's just a plain donut. All right, I'm gonna take the rocket off. That's a chocolate piece, we'll half that. And I'm gonna cut it this way. Hopefully, there's a lot of filling in this.
We'll see.
Oh, wow.
Not bad.
I think there's a lot in that one.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot better than, what was it, last time or the time before? I can't even remember. We didn't have hardly any. Show you guys up close on that. And you can tell by looking at it, it's cookies and cream, just by the color of it. Let's try it out.
Another good donut. It's not overly sweet because it's not a glazed donut. The inside, they put plenty of filling in it. You can tell that it is a cookie and cream filling. It's light and fluffy.
It is. And this one is also very soft. And you're right about the cookies and cream. You can get some flavor from that. I know sometimes we've had a cookies and cream one from there, and I couldn't tell it was cookies and cream, but it can on this. But it's not overly strong. It's not that sweet. The first one's still the sweetest because what Bobby said about it not having the glaze on there. It's going to stain your hands. My hands are red and blue.
Too.
Keep that in mind if you're giving these to little kids. Make sure they're not wearing white when you do it. That's a good donut. And we got the little rocket piece. Go ahead and try it out, Bobby.
I'll have this with you.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's soft. There you go.
Let's see what this is.
I'm not sure I like that.
You know what?
It's kind of rubbery.
What is that one? Most of the time, it's like a chocolate piece. That's what I thought that was.
That's what I thought it was.
That doesn't really taste like chocolate.
No, I don't like that. I was expecting it to be a white chocolate. It's kind of rubbery. Because at first I thought, am I supposed to eat this?
Well, you're supposed to eat it. That's what's on there.
I don't like that one.
It's not the best. It's
real
definitely
chewy.
not white chocolate. And if it is, I've never tasted white chocolate that tastes like that. I don't even know how to describe that. It almost had a mint flavor at first for me, but I know it's not mint. It's just not very good, that's all. But the donut's good. The donut makes up for the piece being on it. It still does look nice. Take a look at our receipt. The 3-pack assorted was $6.49. That's 40 cents extra for the specialty donuts. Brings it to $7.69. Well, we just got done trying Krispy Kreme's Star Spangled Sweetness Collection. What did you think about it?
Always look forward to seeing how Krispy Kreme decorates their donuts for different seasons of the year. I don't know how they come up with so many different ideas that they do. No, I'm going with the fireworks, cookies, and cream donut. I don't think it was as sweet because it was not a glazed donut. They put plenty of cookies and cream filling in the donut. The only thing I would skip is that rocket. That was terrible. I hate to say that, but it was. It's like a rubbery texture. I still have like an aftertaste in my mouth from that. Maybe do it in a chocolate form. I don't know what really that was.
No, I've never tasted one like that before. I'm going with the cotton candy sparkler minus that red buttercream in the center because I think you can taste just too much food coloring in that. It's not overly sweet. It's sweeter than the last one. The first one was the sweetest. Just go with that freedom flag with just the icing on it. But I love that cotton candy sugar that they were using on that. It didn't give it a strong cotton candy flavor, but it still tasted very good. The texture of it, that's my favorite one. I liked all three of them. I thought all three of them were good. I liked how they were decorated. The thing about all three of these, though, is what they look like. These would look great for your 4th of July picnic. Krispy Kreme always does a great job on decorating these. They're always pretty good. Again, we always say this every video, they're $2.59 each. You can decide whether you want to pay that much for them or buy a dozen, but it was around $20 for a dozen of those. Just wanted to show them to you guys. You're going to have till July 4th to pick these up. If you like what you saw, head out to Krispy Kreme or look at that 6-pack we showed you earlier. Now that's missing the cookies and cream one. You can pick those up, I think, in Kroger's, Food Lion, and Publix. Now where we live, they're not in the store because we don't have a Krispy Kreme close enough to us. Ours is still about, 45 minutes away. But if you can find them, the box looks cool.
It does.
And the box with the dozen looks very nice. I think the box would look good sitting on a picnic table. Always a good trip to Krispy Kreme.
And don't forget, if you're wearing red, white, and blue and you're close to Krispy Kreme's on the 4th of July, go in and get you a free original Krispy Kreme donut. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.